lots, he doesn't keep track of time. But he is quite supreme when it comes to ice cream. He even has lemon lime. Man will not be sold unless it's really cold. That's just how he makes his deals. Prefers temperature low, and like an Eskimo, he'll go and club baby seals. Clubbers and waters, slaughters the otters, pride in his furs, hides and whiskers. Pounds on penguins, pummels, puffins, crushed caribou to fashion some shoes. He calls you with double-edged razors, calls you with
Hi. Hello, Twitch chat. Hello, people. Hi, how are you? Let's see what we got going on here today. It is Thursday, my friends, May 6th. My name is Mello. I am your host and dungeon master of the show Power Level. Here brought to you live on Twitch TV and also on Spotify and YouTube at some point. If you can't tell by my voice, I'm a little bit sick today, but whatever, we're powering through it. It's going to be a bit of a shorter episode. I have the cast of Power Level behind me, hidden on another screen tonight for the next moment or so. But we're going to go ahead and bring them in here and get started with episode 10 of Power Level. If you are here for the first time, make sure to follow the channel and follow me on Twitter. Go retweet my shit. Let's get some more people in here. Episode 10 should be pretty hype. But yeah, let's go ahead and bring the players in now. First, we're going to bring them in here this way.
Yo, Breck, what's your thoughts on Soylent?
Okay.
Sorry, Mello.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Here, let me fix that.
I love the concept of Soylent, and I wish I could do that. I'm down to try it. It's just that I love food too much. I don't know.
Okay, we're doing this, and then
So like, I was on keto, and then I was living like a life where I could just like, just eat to like eat food as like fuel, and not really think about it. I just literally hover over my kitchen sink and just eat like eggs and like bacon. So I feel like I know kind of the feeling of like what it means, like just to eat, just to like for like nourishment, whatever.
Don't we
I'm
all?
down. It's a time saver, you know what I mean? Like,
Sure.
yeah, because I spend a lot of time thinking about what I want to eat.
I like the concept of Soylent too. But hey, welcome everybody. Once again, my name is Brutal Mello. I am your host and Dungeon Master. And joined with me today, I have Rekstizzy, CartridgeBlowers, SpookyGoop, and Michaelnotmerlo. Val Aylin, it's interesting that you say that because if everybody would turn their attention towards the video broadcast on the Twitch stream today, I have a special surprise. The one and only Scorched Gem, creator of the character portraits you see scrolling across the screen here, has graced us all and put in a lot of time and effort to make a new overlay for the channel.
What?
Yes. So we're going to do a live reveal. The players haven't seen this either. A live reveal of that overlay. I don't know if the cameras are lined up yet. I tried to do it blind. We'll see how good of a job I did. But here we go, a new overlay. Wow, that worked perfectly.
Whoa!
It looks great.
Yes.
That's
Our
awesome.
character portraits are next to our.
Yes.
Fun.
Thank you for
So
subscribing.
awesome. Thank you,
That's
Scorch.
dope.
This is
great.
beautiful,
That
isn't
is
it?
super cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
a huge fan. Huge
Love it.
fan. Can we go back real quick just to see the difference? All right, so we're going back. This is the old. Boom, this is new.
It's super awesome.
Yeah. Major upgrade. So huge shout out to Scorch Gem. Everybody show Scorch some love. Yeah, it looks so good. It looks so good. Welcome everybody, by the way.
She's
Thank you.
really good at this stuff.
Yeah, she is. Scorch is also making all new emotes, like 5 new emotes for the channel. And
Damn.
a half of them are already done, and they look incredible. Incredible. But that'll be for next week, that reveal for you guys. But hey, thank you for the sub again. And good afternoon, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Rek. I'm glad you're finally here with us. Good,
Get him.
So sorry.
Get him.
You're good,
Wreck
you're
his
good.
ass. Go.
Yeah. And the D&D Beyond overlay is another thing that we've added to the channel as well. That was a last week edition. But hello, Cardi, Spooky, Michael. Hello, Liz, Val Aylin, SpookyGoop again, Ageism. Hey, Adonio Fury, welcome to the channel. CartridgeBlowers, Ageism, Sunfreckle, everybody. Yeah, welcome. Thank you for being here. We're going to get started this week first by just me announcing that I'm a bit under the weather, if you can't tell by my voice. I'm going to try to take it easy. It's going to be a bit of a shorter episode. But yeah, if you don't follow me on Twitter, click the link down there in my bio. Follow me on Twitter. Go retweet that link. Join the Discord. That should be popping up in the chat here shortly as well. Or I think you could do !Discord in the chat to get that to pop up. Join the Discord. That's how we send out notifications other than on Twitch. And who are we having do the recap today?
Cardi.
Yeah, I guess it's me, huh? Great.
I can't get over this fucking overlay. This looks so good. Going back
Yeah,
to
it's
the
really.
old-
Let's talk
fire.
about that for like 45 more minutes. Can we do
Yeah.
that?
This looks so good.
Okay. Previously on Power Level. Boats. Gambling. Boats. Gambling. A guy. As our heroes came up after fighting another guy, they chased one guy up the stairs, and the guy was accosted by a second guy. This guy was a Hell Rider.
This gal.
Gal, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
And her name was, I don't have my notes
Rhea.
open. Rhea.
Yes.
Rhea the Hell Rider. And of course, Rhea the Hell Rider, we know that Hell Riders are people who are from that town that got vanished. And we are aware that they are like a old sect of super cool night peoples. And she's here and she's like, hey, guess what? Amric, that dude, he sucks. I'm gonna get him. And we're like, but we're after Amric. And it turns out there's this huge fight. We had to do a thing where we fought more people. It really wasn't that bad though. I think we pretty much wailed on him, if I recall correctly. Barely even broke a sweat as usual.
It was not that bad.
Yeah, no, never is. And then
Not when Arno's around.
not when Arno, exactly. Thank you so much. I wasn't gonna say it. I'm glad you did. And then As we were gathering our bearings here on this boat, the Low Lantern, we decided to search throughout the boat, trying to find treasures and wares. We didn't find too much, honestly, if I recall. We found like some stuff here and there, but for the most part, the rest of the episode seemed to dovetail into shenanigans. I like we for you viewers at home, we had basically, I feel, from a DM's perspective, finished this leg of the adventure, and then we spent 45 minutes on Crabgate, and because our good friend Elf 2, he really wanted a pet. And you know what, if you've ever played D&D before, this happens. Sometimes someone really wants a pet, and that's gonna fucking, that's everything now. Their entire world is the pet. And so Abathil conscripted Arno to help him get a pet, while Auk and Adrastia kinda sorta played like distraction, but not really. Arno fumbled around with some locks for a while, and finally they broke into a woman's room and went through her things. Because that's what they're all about, I suppose. And had to fight some ghost knives. It was fine. And then eventually it turned out she found out the whole thing with the crabs, and we had to leave because we had caused a little bit of a scene. And
Yeah,
I believe that's where we left off.
Says, "Get out!" And she's like
Yeah.
crying and bloody, and her shirt is torn
God.
open.
She acts like no one's ever tried to steal her crabs before. Happens to me all the time. I don't know. So yeah, if you missed last episode, you missed the Great Crab Wars of 2021.
Yeah.
Sorry, the first Great Crab War of 2021, I'm sure.
Yeah, for some reason I don't think that'll be the last we see of Bark. But
yeah.
Currently, if I am remembering correctly, I was watching the VOD. It's been 2 weeks since we played. We missed last week for it's a scheduling issue. But if I remember correctly, we left off at the top deck of the boat of the Low Lantern Tavern. And I believe the last thing said was by Arno. I think Arno said that you were going to read those letters that you had.
Oh yeah, it's the we stole the lady's letters, her personal letters, and because
We
well, no, I'm as your accessory. Yes, we stole it. I'm not taking responsibility for any of our crimes alone. So yeah, I'm gonna read those letters. I got some letters from her bedroom. I'm mostly just curious. I want to see if there's any hot goss.
Yeah, as you flick through the letters, it seems to be all from the same person. Just love letters, letters of admiration, letters of longing. It seems like Lorela is or was maybe in a long distance relationship, and you just kind of get the gist that she spends her days working and maintaining the tavern based on, because it's not just from letters. There are some 2 letters in there she has as well. You get the gist that she spends her days working just to keep the business afloat, and maybe she feels obligated to run the Low Lantern, but it seems like to the best of your understanding, it seems like her real love and passion is out somewhere else in the world, and she was keeping them locked away. These letters locked away, so they're very special to her in this in her bedside chest that was protected by some animated flying swords. But you've stolen them now, and
so I took some time to read them all.
Yeah. It's something you can just flicking through their brief letters of
love letters. I love you.
Yeah.
That's together. Boring. I throw them off the side of the boat.
Okay. You throw the whole stack off the side of the boat.
Yeah, it's boring.
Yep, the letters separate and then like flutter down, and they all hit the water. Some of them are floating on top. Some of them start to sink a little bit to the just heavier pages.
You know how she was always like writing in her notebook?
Yeah.
Were those letters which she was writing?
Not from what I remember. It looked like she was doing a lot of accounting. But did those letters have anything important, Arno?
Oh my God, no. So she's like, it's super sappy stuff. Honestly, you're not gonna. If you want to read it, it's down there.
Sappy as in how?
As in, like, my betrothed, I can't wait to be with you. Oh, my heart beateth for thee. The sun rises in your eye. It was garbage.
It's
It was
exactly
honestly,
exactly what
it was honest. It was honestly really bad.
How
It was
could
really
you?
bad.
How could you just throw away her love letters? Ah! I'm gonna try to dive in and get them.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Just fully clothed. You're just jumping into the water.
I'm just jumping in, dude.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
like the ink is smearing.
Make
Who
me
knows?
yeah.
what that
Make me an
means.
athletics check,
Okay, cool.
or an acrobatics actually would make more
I
sense.
kind of bonded with her. I gave her a pen, so.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Okay, acrobatics, you said.
Or athletics, whatever you prefer.
Okay. Okay, that's a 7.
7. Okay. So you all watch as Adrastia panicked by hearing Arno's explaining that these are just regular love letters that are probably important to somebody. You see Adrastia kind of like fumble back a few steps and like turn towards the edge that Arno just threw the papers off and leap in. It's not super. It's not super. What's the word I'm looking for?
Shallow.
No, gracious. Your jump.
Graceful.
Oh,
Graceful. That's it. Graceful. It's not super graceful. Your leap into the water, but you do make it. And it takes you a few moments to collect yourself, Adrastia, but you're now floating in the water, and you can take a few minutes to collect some of the letters you can see.
Not so graceful is my middle name, baby. And then I'm gonna just get them.
Yeah. So you collect. I mean, you didn't know how many letters there were, but you grab everything you see, and as you're looking at them, some of them are completely ruined. But a few of them have retained, like they landed in such a fashion to where the ink hasn't, been completely soaked yet. So they've retained some of their meaning and drawings. But yeah, you're able to recover them. They're definitely tainted now. But
They were tainted before.
I'm just gonna make my way out of the water and put them like at the entrance, but not go in. At the boat.
So you're swimming back dockside. You'll climb onto the dock, and then you're putting them at the base of like the bridge to the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Cool. When you get there, Adrastia, you would notice that this is the spot that you all had Moo post at, and Moo is no longer there, and you're the first person to be here.
Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna put the letters down after I remember that we just like lost Moo.
Yeah.
Are there any clues or anything, or just totally empty?
Make an investigation check. Tell me what you're observing.
Okay, so what I want to look for is, I want to be really careful as I approach the spot, and now that I remember that Moo was posted there, that if to not like smudge any tracks if there are any, or I want to see if anything was left behind, or if there's any signs of a struggle or anything like that.
Okay, investigation check.
Investigation. Oh, I get advantage on this one. Okay, natural 20 plus 3, 23.
Wow. Sick. Yeah. Tracks?
Wow.
No. You wouldn't see tracks because this is just like a cobblestone path all around. But there are signs of a struggle. You can see there's some broken barrels. There's a hay bale that looks like it was chopped, like a corner of it was chopped off. Some just general. The area looks recently unsettled by some sort of combat. Looking around, you wouldn't find anything of note that would definitively tell you that this was Moo, but knowing that you had somebody posted here to defend the ship, and now they're gone, and there was some sign of there's clearly a sign of combat. One may assume that.
Okay.
The rest of your party is still aboard, just the other end of the bridge onto the ship.
Yeah. So after noticing this, I'm gonna rejoin my party, and then I'm gonna lean into Abathil a little close, and say in Elvish, "It looks like something happened to our little Mushua. I see signs of a struggle." And then I will say in common, "Moo's gone, and there's some like broken barrels and stuff. We can only. Do you think he like got drunk or what happened here?"
I mean, I bet. I mean, it's Moo, right? Does he even drink? I mean, he's probably just like he went home. Was he sleepy? He gets sleepy, right? He seems like a sleepy boy.
I don't know if you come with me a little bit, and I'll like walk past the onto or across the bridge again,
Sure, yeah.
and then kind of like
Yeah.
point out where I see the signs of struggle, like the broken barrel or things like that.
Is everyone following off the boat here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll follow.
Yeah, I'll come with.
Pigeon Lard, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Also, Filsky, good to see you. Okay, cool. So as you all start to step off the boat, there, it's a you know a rope. Well, it's like a rope and wood bridge. It's got rope handles as you're walking across. It's a little bit shaky. You would, as each of you begin to step down, and Adrasty is pointing out like the unsettled area here. You would all come to the same conclusion that clearly there was some kind of struggle or fight here that was recent, because it wasn't like this when you first boarded the ship.
All right.
Rhea. Oh yeah, go for it.
I was say, Arno, you got your wish. We got rid of Moo.
I didn't. What the? Wow, that's really rude and presumptuous. I don't want Moo to be dead. I think. I don't really want Moo to be I don't really have a lot of thoughts on Moo. Listen, unless Moo, are you around here? Moo. I call for Moo.
No response.
I mean, it's fine. We'll be fine. We're good. We're good. Listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. He was real strong when we met him, and I don't know why. It kind of seems like he hasn't been getting strong along with the rest of us.
Now that you mentioned it, that's kind of weird that's a thing.
Do you think he just like stopped working out, stopped drinking like fantasy muscle milk or something, and he's just been sort of like
he's not on the Soylent anymore?
Yeah.
You cannot go to Soylent.com and put in the code Moo to get 25% off.
We gotta find Moo. We gotta find Moo.
Oh boy,
he's part of our group.
Is he?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the leader said yes, so I'm sorry. Arno, I know you try, but you're just not. You're not a leader yet. Maybe.
What? Yet? No. My face is just like completely. What? Yet?
Arno.
So there's a chance. What? Yeah.
Moo's kind of a goofy guy, and his name doesn't start with an A, but he's still an A man.
He's a Moo man.
That actually was.
Say it. Amen.
Amen. Amen. I put my hand in. All right, fine. Let's get him.
All right, I fucking love this. Go on an adventure to find Mushua. Okay, so
is like the other dude, the son of the big boy,
Mortlock.
All
right, so in the party,
my character trait has become a real thing.
Yeah.
He's there with us still, right?
Yeah, Mortlock is here.
Hey, Mortlock, are you good with like we're gonna go find our dude? Are you good with just like Coming.
Mortlock says, yes, I'm with you until things are clear here and I have passage out of Baldur's Gate.
All right, cool. Sounds good. And is Rhea still there too?
Rhea's here. Rhea's got Amric.
All right, Rhea, what do you want to do with the man, our mans?
Rhea says, she shakes Amric a little bit, and she says, "Your brother Thirstwell, the one with the imps, he's probably behind this, don't you think?" And Amric says, "Well, he could be behind a lot, but Thirstwell for the most part sticks to himself. He just likes information, and he just likes, pleasing Mother where possible, as we all, right, Mortlock." And Mortlock just doesn't turn to Amric at all. And he says, "So no, I don't know if Thirstwell's behind this, but he does have imps, I can tell you that." And Rhea frustratedly kind of like shakes him and pulls him away from the conversation and turns to you all and says, "I think we should still go to the villa. I don't know of anyone as cruel or what's the word I'm looking for? We'll just say, yeah, graceful. I don't know anyone that could have malicious intent towards us right now, unless you've all done more that you haven't told me in the city. I think getting to the bottom of the Vanthampur chain is the way to go."
Rhea, I think you're right. And honestly, what Amric is saying doesn't seem impossible to me. It is true that his brother did have imps outside of the Low Lantern. So if his motivation is to please his mom, then it doesn't. I mean, maybe they took Moo, and maybe that's where Moo is. Let's go.
So okay, quick recap before we head anywhere. Again, in the party you have 3 NPCs right now. You have Mortlock Vanthampur, son of Duke Thalamra Vanthampur, Amric Vanthampur, another son, and then you have Rhea Mantlemorn, a Hell Rider from El Terrell. Rhea has got Amric in her captivity, and Mortlock and Amric both have, in their own ways, told you that they could get you into the Vanthampur Villa. So you have options here. The Vanthampur Villa, you're aware, is in the upper city, so it would take about an hour's travel there, and it is extremely early in the morning, and most of you are not exhausted, but you're not... You don't have everything that you could for the day, so you might benefit from some rest. You might benefit from some shopping or whatever. Also, as members of the Flaming Fist, your MO would entail checking in with Zaj to let him know what you've learned or what you're planning. So that's something that you might want to do as well, and it is very early in the morning.
But
Where
we
did
can't. I was gonna say, but we can't bring what's her name there.
Oh yeah, Rhea is an outlaw
Oh.
to the Flaming Fist
Yeah.
for sure. So that's a
Yeah.
problem you'll have to deal with.
what about the other the scared girl that we found?
I forget her name. She's just back in Baldur's Gate, like just living her life
she
now.
left.
Yeah, she left.
Okay.
You're not with her anymore.
She's living out her
It started with a V.
Vendetta.
Yeah.
Vendetta Cress. Yeah, Vendetta Cress is essentially like a persuasive smuggler who has a lot of information.
But she didn't say bye. She just left.
I think once you guys left the spa or whatever, she just kind of dipped from there. If memory serves.
Damn.
What if we rest at the Elf Song Tavern?
Well, we have to check in with Zaj too. So why don't we send Rhea to Elf Song Tavern with Mortlock and the other you know what I'm saying.
Vampires.
Yeah, there you go. And
Amric.
and we go check in with Zodge at the barracks, get some rest.
I mean, I love Zodge. He's my favorite. I'll go talk to him all day. But I mean, if you guys need to rest, I'm feeling pretty fresh, and like I kind of like stretch a little bit and like have my armor like go over my body a little bit. Yeah, it went pretty well for old R now. So I don't mind going giving old Zodge the old, the lip service if you guys need to take a nappy nap. I didn't get knocked out that fight for the first time, so I'm just really excited.
You've probably been knocked out for the last time.
Possibly.
Jinx.
I have 4 hit points. We need a rest.
All right, so
I
tell me what
imagine
you're doing.
Ox said that in character.
Yeah.
All right, Rhea. So here's the plan. We're gonna send you to Elsong Tavern. You go with the Ventempers, and you tell the owner that Abathil sent you. He'll know what that means.
Okay. She says, Elfsong Tavern, got it. And she pulls out a cloak from her bag and starts dressing Amric in it. And she switches the way she's holding him to more like to look less obvious that she's forcing him to come with her throughout the city. And she heads off. Mortlock heads about 30 feet behind them in the same direction and nods at you all on your way out. He stops over at Auk, last person before he passes, and he leans in and he puts his hand on one of your shoulders, Auk, and he's another really big guy. So he's able to come right up to your ear, and he whispers, he says to you, Mortlock, damn it. And then he keeps going. And so all of your NPCs are off screen now. They have you didn't tell them when and where to meet up with you, so they're just gonna kind of be there. but yeah, you guys are. It's now just the classic, just the 4 men. What are you doing?
What time is it?
It's
Around?
like 3:34 in the morning.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, you guys love acting in the middle of the night.
Oh, man. Okay. So
Let's go ahead
Zod is
and head back
probably
to
not going to
Barrett's,
be
right?
awake.
I mean, probably not right now.
So
That's fine.
here's what I think. I didn't realize the timing. What if we just go with them to the Elfsong Tavern, chill out for a bit, and then at a reasonable time, go back and report to Zod?
I mean, that seems fine
What do
to
you
me.
want to do? Yeah.
Unless there's anything else.
Or we could just never report to Zodge. Go in and bust up that lady's house.
I feel like soldiers usually get up early anyway, right? Is he like a general or something?
We found him in his slippers. I don't know how
Hmm.
robust of a soldier he is. Okay. I, for one, could do with
What does
some
a great
rest.
leader want to do?
Yeah, well, whatever we decide on.
Oh,
I'm just very sleepy.
let's just go chill at the. Well, yeah. Hey, Rhea, we're gonna follow you guys. We'll come with.
Okay, so you all follow along and you head to the Elfsong Tavern. After a short journey, you arrive. It is very late. There's nobody actively drinking at the bar, but the door is open, and you could let yourself into the rooms and then pay in the morning. It's kind of like an honor system. So yeah, you're able to go and settle into rooms at the Elfsong Tavern. The bar is currently closed, but yeah, would you guys just like to relax until the morning, and then what's the plan?
And we don't stay for free thanks to our boy.
It was a steep discount if I remember correctly.
Okay, so it's a free.
Basically, the amount of gold that you all have, it's essentially free. Yeah.
Got it. I mean, yeah, that seems like what we're doing, right? We're just in a short.
Yeah,
This is the narrative reason for us getting a short rest.
Is it
Yeah.
a short rest?
This would be a short rest. Yeah, you just woke up from a long rest. You can only take one long rest per day.
Oh boy.
So you would have to, if you wanted to take a long rest, you would have to wait all day and then go to bed tonight and then start over in the morning. You can do that. That's certainly not off the table. Nothing's stopping you from doing that. Other than time passing.
Can we do that?
You can talk to each other, yeah. Make your plans. You're in this world, not me.
How long do you want to rest for, leader?
Well,
I can't talk. I gotta sleep. I might not wake up till tomorrow.
Okay.
well, dang. Are you good, big guy? You seem a lot more hurt than I expected you to ever be.
That barkeep did a number on me. I feel crazy.
Oh
Well,
yeah, that's right. I forgot you did go crazy.
You
forgot.
guys, y'all jumped me.
Well,
You tried to kill me, dude. We
yeah,
need to
you
talk
can-
about that. Like, I feel like I don't know if I can trust you as our leader anymore. You try to kill me.
I forgot entirely that you got like crazy cursed, like more than before with the asthma. But now, like, you just kind of like went a little nutso and just kind of like tried to wail on old Drosty over there.
You know, I've been through a lot
Well,
in my life, and I don't know. I honestly don't even remember what exactly happened
Yes,
back
you do.
there.
You fucking liar.
I
You don't remember? Can
No,
I see if he's lying?
Yes,
I
you can
remember.
make an insight check. I'm just
Arno,
saying.
you in on this with me?
oh yeah, of course, yeah. For sure. Let's see, insight. There we go. 8.
8.
Okay, I have +4, so I got 18, but I also have advantage in insight. So let's see. Okay, 19.
19 total?
19 total.
Okay, you have the impression, excuse me, you have the impression that Auk is not being very truthful about his memory loss. Arno, you're convinced. You're like, oh, he doesn't remember? All right. Because yeah, Arno's a fucking idiot. Is the theme of these last couple days.
So you're like, so you just went crazy and you don't remember anything?
Arno, no, he totally.
We have to take care of our friend
Arno.
here. He could do this again at any time. If he just blacks out and loses some chunk of time and tries to stab you or me or Elf 2 over there, we're all going to be pretty up. Do you think? Hold on. I'll stay there. Do you think he killed Moo?
No, I do not think he killed me. He was with us the whole time.
Yeah,
What?
but he's good at killing. He's really good at killing.
If he killed Moo, then there would just be a splatter, a puddle
Yeah,
of
you're right.
goop that was Moo.
Would have been a bunch of Moo goop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have done a good job. Ak, I'm really like just so sorry, man, for your condition. I don't know what to do. I hope we can maybe get you some, I don't know, ginseng or something to work on that memory loss. You know, something.
I think it's this axe. Ever since I put it in that sarcophagus, I don't know what's come over me. I don't know who's in control. Am I controlling the axe, or is the axe controlling me?
The axe is the true leader.
Now's the time to
All
say it.
hail Axe.
Axe does
Start with an A. It does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the true amen.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
Dude.
The fifth member.
X-Men.
The accent.
Yeah, so Auk, you are aware that even though you remember the situation, you also know that you weren't in control. So you felt like your feelings can be explained by what you felt was sourced from the axe. So yeah, you're definitely familiar with that.
Yeah, I don't know what with this axe in this form. I feel so powerful, but you know, uh, I can't control it.
Maybe it's time to
The
leave the axe behind.
the no. Oh, never part with this axe.
No.
Say it, Arda.
All right,
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what do you mean? No.
Can we try to remove the curse? I can't. This is my axe.
I mean,
I
you
love
could just
this
put it
axe.
down. You could just you could just not
I
hold
s-
it. I put my
I sleep.
crossbow on the ground. It's really easy.
Yeah.
I sleep with this axe every night. I
Yeah,
put the
we don't
blanket.
kink shame here. I'm just saying, like,
You are unable to let go of the axe, Ak, if you weren't aware. You can't
I know,
actually put it down.
I can put it down.
You can't.
Yeah.
It can't leave your hand.
And if anybody tries to reach for it, I slap their hand away.
Oh yeah, you're very protective. It's your precious axe.
My precious.
okay.
So, oh, MD. Thanks for the raid,
Hey,
MD.
Daredevil.
Musical Daredevil. Welcome to Power Level Episode 10. It happens to the best of us. Very true right now with Ak fighting an innocent woman for no reason, right? We've all been there. But yeah, we are at the moment. What are we doing? Are we talking? Is it are we in the lobby here of the tavern?
Well, I guess we're gonna go long rest now, right? Instead.
Yeah, if you guys want, we don't have to talk about the whole day. You can just spend your day doing light activity. Oh yeah, if you have them, Brutal 14L's in the chat for Musical Daredevil and the Raiders here. But yeah, excuse me.
I'm gonna take my. I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. Okay, sure. So, are we planning on resting the whole day here, or are we just waking up in the morning? Like in the later morning?
I don't see why we wouldn't just like wake up in the morning, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference? What's the difference? I guess.
That's a short
Right
rest.
now, it's early morning. On whatever day it is in this world, but it's you wouldn't be able to get a long rest out of sleeping because you just woke up from a long rest. So if you sleep through to the next day or do nothing until the next day, then you'll get a long rest in there, and that's fine. So you're basically asking if you want to waste a day or not.
I think Ak wants to waste a day. Right?
It seems like it, yeah.
Sure.
Yes.
Like if you need to get better, you need to get better, right? It's just another day for Moo to get tortured and killed.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like this kid, but
What are you feeling right now in your body, Hawk? Are you just feeling tired or fatigued?
I'm feeling drained.
Feeling drained, I see. Okay.
Cool. Sounds like a normal night in college for me.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level on him.
Okay.
So it's 2d8.
He's feeling like 4 HP.
like.
You know when you take short rests, by the way, do you know how short rests work, Rekstizzy?
Yeah,
You get
but I
the-
need to long rest for my rage and
I see.
all
Yeah,
that.
the rest of your abilities. Yeah. A few
Yeah.
of you have used second level spells, so I think you would all benefit from it for sure, except maybe Arno.
I get 1 usage of my shield back.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Okay. The shield reaction, or
Yeah.
oh, okay,
Mhm.
cool. I love that reaction.
It's very good.
Yeah. So you're going to cure wounds.
Yeah.
Hawk, second level. How much does he heal for?
17.
Okay. And then I'll say so first of all, Hawk, take those hit points. At this point, you've spent enough hours to where the day has broken, and we'll call it 7 a.m. You've all gained the benefits of a short rest. So if you would like to use your hit die to reduce or to refill some hit points, and then any other things you get back on a short rest, feel free to use that feature in D&D Beyond. Also, you can choose now at this point to do light activity and not do much today and start over tomorrow morning, or head out and start your journey now. It's up to you.
Wait, actually, yeah. I could just do a short rest, guys.
Cool. So everybody short rest, and if you're using hit die, please note how many you're using. If you don't know how that works, please ask somebody. But
There's
yeah.
there's like a tracker thing for you.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Let me know when you're all ready to proceed, and we'll start with the day.
I'm ready to go.
Good.
I'm ready
go.
whenever.
Good. Rec?
Let's go.
Cool. All right, so good morning, everybody. It's now later in the morning on the same day. You've checked back in at the Elf Song Tavern for the night. You've got, we'll call it 3 rooms. That you got half your party in one, the other half in another, and then Rhea and Amric are in the third. And it's now the morning of, or the true, I guess, morning of your very rowdy night, full of Baldur's bones and sexual and physical tension. The sexual tension clearly just being from the spine devil across the bar. But yeah, good morning. You're now at the Elf Song Tavern, ready to start your day, and you have not yet checked in with Zaj.
So let's go beat up someone's mom. Huh?
I'm down.
Yeah.
But we
Like-
should
Yeah.
check in with Lodge first.
He's kind of a wet blanket, though.
You think we don't have to check in with him?
We got these badges. We got a license to go, mom. You know.
Okay. Then let's
Hey,
do it.
We can if you guys
More-
wanna.
Amric's mom has got it going.
Mortlock kind of chimes in, and he says, "With the Hell Rider, I don't know if the inclusion of the Flaming Fist is a generally wise idea. However, my mother has many troops at her disposal, and if things were to go bad down there, having the Flaming Fist ready to back us would be quite useful."
You
Okay.
drive a hard bargain of me not getting killed by a lot of people. So I am kind of into that, I guess.
Arno, you said that you're great at talking to people, so you could talk
What?
to Zaj for us.
What? Oh. I did say that. And as
You wouldn't be lying, right?
no, never. This as the second in command. Okay. No one said
Assistant
anything.
to the.
No one
I
said anything.
think-
No one said
I mean,
anything.
I think that's Elf 2, right? Because I'm Elf 1, that's Elf 2, second.
Well, that's not necessarily how that, but we'll talk about it later. You know what? I'm fine. Let's go do it. I'll call up Zaj.
Okay, you're gonna head to the barracks by yourself, Arno?
I'll go talk to Zaj real
Cool.
quick. Yeah.
So Arno leaves, and we'll get back to that in a second. He'll be gone probably at least for an hour or so. You guys would expect this errand to take him. So what would you all like to do in that hour? Go ahead and ponder on that for a moment. We'll actually go back to Arno and then on him walking in at so when I come back, tell me how you spent your last hour. Okay, so Arno, after 20 minutes of travel or so, you find yourself at the Flaming Fist Barracks. You're greeted and welcomed in as a hero because you've been so useful. The guard at the front kind of looks at you and he's like, "Oh, you're one of the A-men. Okay, yes, sir. Come on, right in."
Do you want an autograph or anything? The A is for autograph.
Oh, yes, yes. And he lifts up
the
his
thing
shirt.
I signed that right
Cool.
there.
Right there, yeah. It's I don't know what you sign it with, but it works.
Casual tinkering. It's gonna vanish when I leave.
Sure. And thank you, sir. You go back inside. You go inside and
So
Zod.
he puts the shirts down. So he puts the shirt down. I turn that effect off.
Okay, yeah. So it's not there anymore.
No.
But it's still there in his heart. You you find Zaj sitting in your corner, the corner that you guys have been frequenting, and he's sitting there and he's got one leg over the other and his hands crossed in his lap. And he's kind of tapping his boot on the floor, and then he looks up and he sees you, and he says, "Arno, just the guy I've been waiting to see." And he gets up and he walks over and extends his hand for a big old handshake.
I fist bump it awkwardly.
Cool, and he grabs your fist and like pulls him behind you, and he's taking you somewhere.
I don't like this.
Yep.
This is
he's pulling you out of the main hall here, and you enter into a hallway.
got a shoulder thing. If you could just not.
Yeah,
fine.
he goes, "Ha ha! You've always had a great sense of humor, Arno. Firm."
Yeah.
And as he's leading you into a hallway up some stairs, and
I need an adult.
yeah. So you and Captain Zaj are heading up this winding staircase, and every now and again he passes a door and he knocks on it, and then keeps walking, and then you hear from behind you footsteps following you. And this is a long winding staircase. This happens, I'll say 3 times, like as he knocks on doors. And then, you keep walking, and then you hear the door open behind you and hear footsteps.
I'm just here.
Arno, I want to show you something.
You've shown me a lot today, Captain.
Yeah.
And I just needed to report. I was reporting.
I'll hear you report, Arno, but first, just follow me. And he keeps taking you upstairs. And are you still letting him pull you by the wrist?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So finally, you get to the top, and it's a big wooden door, and he picks up his foot and busts the door open. And then you see that you are standing atop the barracks now. And it's very windy up here. You've walked up at least like 5 stories. And just one like really long winding staircase. And at the top, you see like the orangey sunrise. It's a cloudy day. There are some like seagulls like flying around, like flapping over to the docks, and you can, if you were to look down onto the streets, you would see like the busy merchants and just general citizens and passerbys, going about their daily business in the streets. And Zaj puts his arm around you and he looks down and he says, "You see all this, Arno?"
You want me to say yes? Yes. Yes.
This, and then he grabs your badge and he grabs the flaming fist pin on your shirt and he shakes it. He says, "This is what we fight for," and he slaps it. And he says, "Ow. This is why I wake up every morning." And then over to the left, you see a refugee from El Terrell kind of being roughed up by some Flaming Fist members. And he yells, "That's right, boys, give it to him, good, ha, ha!" And he like punches a couple times into the air. And he says, "Anyway, this is what we do it for, Arno. So tell me."
Wait, what'd they do? What'd that person do?
What? Oh, that's just a refugee.
Why?
They're not
roughing
welcome
them up?
here.
Why?
What do you mean, why? It's you walked in on this situation. They're from the shitty El Terrell place.
Yeah, I feel like we never really addressed that. Why they're just not welcome here because you don't like their town?
We don't like them or their town or their stinking hell riders.
Whew, boy, yeah. Don't like the hell. I get that. Yeah, F Hell Riders. Am I
Oh,
right?
if I ever see a hell rider around these parts, ooh,
What do you what'll you do?
Then he picks up like just a helmet that was laying on the ground and just like throws it down, and it like smashes into the ground, and like it doesn't bounce, it just like hits the dirt and like lands sideways and lands in a couple feet. Whoa, Gilf, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Holy crap, up
Holy
to
shit,
20.
yeah.
Wow, congratulations to Juva Bean, Sunfreckle, Dunslow, a Tea Tree, and Adonio Fury. Wow. Thank you so much, Gilf.
This is a pretty good gift sub right
Yeah,
there. Right?
Brutal14L's in the chat for Gilf.
Boy, that was hey, Catton, you've gotta like do you have like take something for high blood pressure, or you're just feeling it, bud.
He says, listen here, Arno. It's not about my blood pressure. It's not about being high. It's about those fucking refugees. We don't like them around here. We never have, and we never will. Right? Part of your job is to root out the filth that is those El Terrell citizens. But for now, we've got to stop who you think, I guess, is the mastermind behind all this, Duchess Thalamra Vanthemper. So tell me, Arno, what's the plan? Have you taken her out yet?
What? Well, I mean, like, not yet, but I mean, I could ask her. You know, I think, is she pretty?
He says, Vanthemper, pretty. Ha, I wouldn't even call her pretty on her best day. And
Oh, you mean? Oh, sorry, you meant murders. You meant murdering her.
Oh, yes. Yes. I don't have double meaning when I say things, but
yeah, I've noticed. Yeah, not very subtle there, Captain.
Last I heard, you went and did everything at the spa. Was it what do we call it? The bathhouse. That's it. The bathhouse.
Yeah, the bathhouse.
Last I heard, there was trouble at the bathhouse. Part 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Let me tell you there. First of all, but before I even give you my report, this is you can lay this down. This is the official report. Love that you dragged me up here for this. Really good view. Loving this. You've got a really good energy today. I just want to say thank you so much, Captain Zaj, for everything you do. Second of all, trouble at the bathhouse. No trouble anymore. Guess what? That bathhouse is we kind of drained the tub, so to speak.
I like that. Says that. He picks up a rock and just chucks it into.
You should stop throwing things from the top. Never mind. Don't worry. You do you.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Into the direction of the refugee pile over there.
Yeah,
it's getting roughed up right now.
We got rid of that. Found out that's where we found that Ms. Vanthemper is in charge of the whole thing. Are you aware of her son?
Yes, I'm aware that she has 3 sons.
Yeah, well, there's Amric, who is kind of a donk, and we did go to his establishment, and now it is not his establishment anymore.
What establishment are you referring to? Amric owned a business in the city.
Yeah, it's a boat for gambling and.
Oh, the Low Lantern?
Yeah,
that's not Amric's. That's Lorela's.
Well, it is now for sure.
What was Amric doing on that boat?
Well, he was definitely cheating at dice. Despite the best efforts of an amazing dice player, he was cheating at dice, and and also he did have a demon with him. It's fine. We killed it. Yeah, we killed it. It's fine. And so it was just the 4 of us and no one else. Just the 4 of us and not any person. Yeah. By the way, have you seen Moo?
Moo? No. I mean, Moo had checked in more recently with me than you all had, but yeah.
Sure.
No, I don't know what happened to Moo. What is he missing? That's a member of the Flaming Fist.
It isn't. Yeah. Okay. So we'll be on the lookout for Moo.
Oh,
yes, sir.
This is an act I can't forgive. You're telling me.
Are you throwing something now? Are you gonna throw something?
How long has Moo been missing?
20 minutes. It's fine. We're good. We got it. It's not even a
Wait
thing.
a second. What do you mean you got it?
I was just wondering. I miss him, and it's
Yeah.
fine. It's fine. He's not missing. I miss him.
He Captain Zodge kind of puts his hands on his hips, his head back in the air, and he turns around, takes a few steps away from you, and then he reaches down and takes off one of his loafers, and then he does like a run, and he launches the loafer off the side, just like into the water, and he says, "God damn it, not another one!"
That you got an arm there, Captain. You ever think of like playing fantasy ball or whatever sport we have?
Yeah, he says, sorry, I just get really physical when I get angry.
Do you lose a lot of shoes that way?
I have 40 pairs.
That's a low amount of pairs of shoes.
They're loafers. Yes.
Because I get it. So yeah. Anyway,
That was a good one.
Yeah, it
Loafers.
was. we did a bit. Anyway, I think that now that we've got Amric under control, there remains the Vanthampur Manor, for which we do plan to. Remember how we emptied the bathhouse? Remember that one?
Yeah.
We're gonna do that to the manor.
Well, here's the thing. The Dead Three have still been making attacks against the city.
Yeah.
I'm not going to call our agreement clear until at least a 10-day have passed with no interactions from the Dead Three. So Vanthampur funding them or providing them access to equipment, whatever the Vanthampur family has been doing, that needs to be stopped as well, because it still seems like we're having trouble around the city, and I can't fight on all these fronts. And he points.
You shouldn't have
points
to.
over at the refugees as if they're a front as well.
Yeah, you do a lot, and we really appreciate all that you do. When is Captain Appreciation Week? Don't even tell me. We'll find it out.
You should know that.
And I should. I really should. So let me just tell you, we think that going into the manor and doing a little to Miss Vanthampur might
I had a
stop.
joke. You made this joke yesterday, and I had a joke for it then, but I don't remember now.
Might stop the old
Put some
Dead
clothes
3.
on it? I don't remember.
Yeah, something like that. I think we go in there, we maybe stop those Dead 3 killings.
Do you need me to send you with a troop?
Well, not with a troop. It would just be good if you had perhaps troops at the ready in case it pops the fuck off, because it might.
He goes,
It might.
do you have any hard evidence that can oh my god, what's it? Convict, I guess. That can convict Duke Vanthampur.
Funny you should ask. I specifically do. And I play the recording on my ring from her son, where he did explain the entire plot.
He goes, "What the hell is that?" And he reaches for your ring.
Do not touch. Armor up. Armor over.
Okay. And it switches to kind of a muffled recording.
Yeah.
And he says, "What kind of wizardry is that?"
Specifically wizardry. It's magic. Like, you act like you've never seen magic before, Captain.
I'm not a magic user, if you can't tell. Or else I'd be throwing these loafers a lot farther.
Yeah, it's fine. I get it. Yeah, you would be using the loafer launch spell. All the wizards know. Yeah.
Good old loafer launch. That was first invented at a Subway. Different kind of loaf.
A little slightly. We got this. So we've got evidence. We've got the manpower in the A team, the A men.
Yes.
And we've got the all we need is just you to be there to cordon off the scene should there be massive amounts of bloodshed.
He says, when's the raid?
Well, I'm gonna get out of here and I guess raid. So
he
then
says, He says, all right, I can have 40 Flaming Fist members outside the Van Themper house within the hour.
You know what? That's pretty great there, Captain. I hold up my hand to shake it.
All right, he shakes your hand.
I switch to a fist.
Oh, shit, he misses. It's really,
Oh,
awkward. It's
beans.
really awkward.
Okay, we'll work on it. We'll work on it.
The hand is, his hand is still out there.
I fist bump it.
You fist bump his hand?
Yeah.
He says, damn it, Arno! What is that thing you're doing to my hand? Just shake it.
I'm tried. We got to work on this.
Shake
we'll work
my
on
hand,
it.
Arno.
We'll work on. I five it.
He kind of looks at his hand and then like wipes it off. And
Ooh, well.
yeah, I don't know why you're
So
always so troublesome. This new generation of warriors is that's something I'm gripping with yet.
Okay, fantasy boomer. So, I guess I'm just gonna head out and you just be ready. Sound good?
Yeah, 40 Flaming Fist members will be outside the Van Themper Villa within the hour.
That sounds great, Captain. It's been a pleasure.
Okay.
And I turned to leave, and there's so there was still like one refugee who's being roughed up, like near us, right?
Yeah, there was one that was like clearly being roughed up. There were more refugees down there, but there was one that was clearly being like bullied by Flaming Fist members.
So like, what are you gonna do with the refugees? Like, do you just like keep them here? Are you gonna like you got like a permanent solution?
So for now, they have let some refugees into the city, just because like you have to keep up, the general looks for the other surrounding cities that they've let in some, but they are being very, very cruel to the refugees within Baldur's Gate. Are you asking me, or are you just asking like what you would know?
I'm asking. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I'm asking Zaj. Is there?
Okay, so if you're asking Zaj, he says, the few that we let in here, they can keep living the poor life they signed themselves up for, but I don't suspect they'll want to be here long.
And what about the rest that you don't let in?
Most of those have turned away, or most of them have turned away.
Okay. All right. Do you think maybe I could like have a talk to one of them and see if maybe I could convince them to go?
Go where?
I don't like away from the city.
You want to try to free me of my refugee problem? Absolutely. After you take care of Duke Van Themper.
Sounds good. I'm in it.
Gotcha. Hello, Mother. Yeah. Can we pause for a second to just revel in this wonderful new overlay made by Scorched Gem? Like,
right?
So gorgeous. Do you guys, here, do you guys want to see something real quick? I want you to see what the background behind our cameras look like. So I'm just going to turn all these off here. Yeah. Check that out. Is that not gorgeous?
Whoa.
It's so pretty. There's so much detail. And there are so many versions of this overlay as well that have other bits of detail in it. But yeah, Scorched Gem is so talented. So please, round of applause, claps or hearts in the chat, whatever kind of emote you like for @It'sScorchedGem for making us this wonderful emote. And the character portraits. And next week we're going to have 5 new emotes on the channel as well.
Woo!
But yeah, so I'll bring everybody back here. Thank you, Scorched, again, for making such a wonderful overlay. And for reference, this is what we used to look like. So, I mean, I know everybody liked this one, but this is just way, way, way better. This is so good. She's so good, so talented. Also, the first overlay that she's ever made. Could you believe it? But yeah. So, yes. Zaj essentially says to you, you can absolutely get rid of his refugee problem after you deal with Van Themper.
Sure, sounds great.
What would you like to do, Arno?
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go out of the Flaming Fist HQ. And is that guy still being roughed up?
Yes.
I'm gonna say to the soldiers, "Hey, y'all, flash it. I got this one."
They're kind of like pushing him around in a circle, and then one of them.
I'm gonna take this one out.
It's a younger kid. He's like 13 years old. And he's just being bounced around. He's got 2 black eyes. He's got like a welt on his head. His shirt's kind of torn. He's not wearing shoes. And this kid, one of the soldiers pushes the kid roughly over to you. And and they're kind of like
I grab him by the collar.
yeah, and the guy's like, all right, send him back.
No, I got something special in store for this
Special, they're kind of giggling amongst themselves. Yeah, special. All
one.
right.
Yeah, I'll let you know when I'm done.
Well, what?
Yeah, I got this. Come with me, you little jerk.
Oh.
And we're gonna walk off with him.
Okay, make a performance check.
Yeah, for sure.
Or deception, whatever you prefer.
Let's see. Performance +5. That is a 22.
22. Dude, you're so scary and serious looking. They start to cheer you on. They're all like, yeah, beat him up, get him.
I'm gonna do it, but not here. I have to go somewhere else.
And you hear a dink as one of them gets hit on the head by a rock that was thrown from Zaj up top, and Zaj is up there cheering too.
Yeah, my man up there. We got this. Come on, you little garbage boy. We're gonna take you to the dump.
Okay, yeah, and you and Garbage Boy successfully make it off screen to wherever the hell you want. Cardi B, wherever you want.
All right, you little piece of crap. You and me, I'm going to take you to this bar. It is called the Elf Song Tavern, and they are going to have a great room for you. Come on, kid, let's go.
What?
Don't you worry. Don't worry, bud. I got you. Come on.
Okay. And he just scurries off with you, and he'll head with you all the way back to the Elf Song Tavern. Along the way, he's kind of skittish, and he says, I at least when the others beat me up, I got to go back to my family afterwards. Are you kidnapping me forever?
Where's your family, kid?
They're back there. The guards have probably moved on to my youngest sisters now.
So let me tell you right now.
Sea bass and tuna.
Highly unfortunate. Let me tell you.
Yes, I know.
What's
we
your
come from
name?
a fishing family.
What's your name?
My name is Trout Jr.
Oh no!
Son of Trout.
That was my in character reaction, by the way.
He says, it's okay, sir. I often get that reaction.
Trout.
Junior
Okay.
Trout's my father.
Okay, well, Junior.
Yes,
We'll
Trout.
take you
Trout
someplace
Junior.
safe.
There are lots of juniors in our family.
You should just let me
You have
talk.
to specify.
I'm trying to be super magnanimous right now. Trout Junior.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna call you TJ.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
TJ, we'll take you someplace safe,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna promise you, we're gonna go back and get your family someplace safe.
Yes,
too,
we must
right?
go back for sea bass and tuna. They're
I
only
promise
6 and
you
7 years old.
You've got to stop. You've got to stop saying their names and
Well,
just come with me. Come on, come on.
Yes.
Mouth closed. Foot
Okay.
walk. Let's go.
Yep. Yeah. He matches your step, and you you head back to the Elf Song Tavern. You and Trout Jr. have arrived. All in all, it's been about an hour, like the party expected. Everybody else, what were you doing in the downtime?
I'm sorry, I'm still recovering from Trout Jr. I imagine Adrastio would, given the chance, really want to pick Rhea's brain about El Terrell. You know, she's probably like really, really like, up close with her journal and her pen ready. It's like, okay, so like, what's the favorite food at El Terrell? What's the landscape like? What are the people like? Tell me about the champion. You know.
Yeah. Rhea is busy, monitoring Amric, but you're able to get some information from her. It's you said tell about the champion. You're talking about it's not called the champion. What is it called? You're talking
The
about
companion.
The companion. That's it.
Yeah, the fake son.
The fake son. Yeah. So Rhea, pardon me, I don't have this information ready, and I don't want to slow down to go back, but yeah, Rhea will tell you more about the companion and more about her general upkeep in the in El Terrell. But yes, so what up, Giant Asian? Yeah, new overlay made by Scorched Gem. Everybody, it's nice to see you all here tonight. If I hadn't said hi to you yet, welcome to the channel. Thanks for watching episode 10 of Power Level. Follow me on Twitter and join our Discord if you are not a part of it already. I'm trying to be more active in that. But yes, so Adrastia, you're able to have that conversation with Rhea. Abathil, Auk, what are you doing?
I'm. Is the bar? Do they have food at this tavern yet?
Yeah, you
right?
can get food from the Elsong Tavern.
Yeah, I've been eating.
Cool. You just been recovering. Gotcha. Abathil, what have you spent your morning doing after your hour of light activity?
Yeah, I was sitting with Awk and I was talking to the barkeep, about the repairs and how it's been, have they got any rough people come through or, what's the deal was and
the
just general chatter.
Tavern is pretty well fixed up. You can't even really tell the impact that you all had made, but yeah, light conversation. You're both able to eat breakfast. Rhea was gonna squeeze a breakfast in there for herself and Amric as well. Mortlock doesn't eat. Adrastia, have you eaten? We can't hear you, Adrastia.
Oh, sorry. I thought I muted myself. Yeah, I'll eat with everyone. Everyone's eating.
Okay, cool. So sweet. We'll say you're all kind of downstairs eating and talking amongst yourselves, and then Arno comes in with Trout Jr.
Hi, Arno. Oh, who's that?
So, do not say anything. This is TJ.
Hi,
Now
TJ.
you can say hi. Say hi, TJ.
Hello, everyone. My name is Trout Jr.
No.
Hi, Trout Jr.
I can't, please stop saying it out loud. I can barely function. I can barely function when you say it.
And he says, "I'm proud of my name. We come from a strong line of fishermen in El Terrell. And
you're from El Terrell? I'm gonna get off my seat and make my way towards him, very curious with my notebook.
Before you can even, Rhea gets so excited, and also like in the same moment you're getting excited, Rhea leaps up as well, and you're both walking really fast towards this kid.
Whoa! He's been through a lot today. All right, been through a lot. So there's two things you guys need to know. One, we got to leave here pretty soon because Zaj is going to have some boys waiting for us up at the manor, and we need to be there to, do the mom deed. That didn't sound right when I said it, but
right.
to do, the mom mission. That's something. The second thing is this little kid here. He's a refugee from El Terrell, and there's a whole lot of them. And I'm going to be honest. Even from the very start of us walking in the city, I have not really cared for how Cat and Zod has been treating these people. So once we get done with this manor, I think we need to do something about this.
Wow, Arno, I didn't know that you had that level of depth to you.
Yeah, normally I'm a pretty shallow character, but sometimes characters evolve over the course of a story, and that's just kind of this is my arc. So what I'm going through. And but no, I was for the moment I was thinking Raya, as you you can't obviously be seen by the Flaming Fist, and I assume you would have a vested interest in helping these folks. Maybe Elf 2, we could use your inn here to give them an inn here, some place that these people could be safe, because even though some of them are getting let into the city, they're still getting roughed up, they're still getting bullied, they're still getting mistreated. The Flaming Fist, I know that we're doing the right thing. I know getting rid of this cold is the right thing. I know I'm fairly confident that if we go there and we go fight Miss Van Thamper, she's probably gonna be like a demon or something, and it's gonna break bad real fast. But also, I think we're the baddies. Just a little bit.
We're bad.
But the Flaming Fist, And so Not that I want to like betray the Flaming Fist or anything, because cool badge. But like, I don't know. These people need help.
You're right, Arno. Trout Jr.
No,
You-
God, you said it again.
Yes,
You
I could certainly use help. And you would all notice that Trout looks very beat up. Like I said, he's got 2 black eyes, a welt on his head, torn clothes. His feet just look bruised and swollen. And this kid looks in very rough shape. He's a young teenager who's concerned about his 2 sisters, who are now certainly experiencing the same trauma that he just went through. But yes, Trout, Rhea very quickly would embrace TJ and kind of like move his matted hair out of his face and examine him and try to like brush him off and clean him up. But Adrastia, what were you gonna say to him as Rhea is like tending to this kid?
Oh yeah, I was gonna be like, you have nothing to fear. There's a Hell Rider here.
Okay, yeah. Anybody who's looking at the situation would notice this kid's eyes like light up. TJ just like he gets really excited and his pupils dilate and his jaw drops open and he gasps and he's staring and he goes, looking right at Adrastia, "You're a Hell Rider!" At Adrastia.
Oh no.
And then Rhea like two fingers grabs his jaw and points him over to her and she says, "It's me, kid." and he starts to like, like his eyes are like, kind of blinking a little bit, looks like he's about to start crying, and then he just starts like, letting a couple tears fall out, and he drops his head into her chest and hugs her, and he says, "You give our people hope. My whole family. Seabass,
No,
Tuna,
we should.
my
I cannot.
my father,
TJ,
Trout Senior."
Teacherino, I cannot do this.
But I didn't even get to
every
tell you my
time.
mother's name.
What's your mom's name?
Oh no.
My mother's name is Salmon.
Okay.
That's
Any
it.
other distant relations?
Why is
Grandfather?
your mom and your dad both have fish names and then they got married? Don't answer that. I would like to not know.
Well, you're right. It's not a great story. It's as old as the sea. It's as old as the sea.
You
Are
need
you
to get in a room now.
400 years
You need to
ago.
leave. I have gotten you safe passage. I have
my
found
ancestors
a
all
place to
boarded the
stay.
same ship, and we sailed out into the ocean, where my family went missing for 100 years.
Can you talk to the barkeep and get this kid a
But now
room?
everybody from my bloodline descends from that same boat journey. I have many cousins that are also uncles.
I grew up in a city. Yeah, my mom's name is Street and Building. It's great. Fuck, awesome.
Yes.
This is cool.
What are your
You-
cousin
See,
names?
what we were trying to do was develop
What are your
gills.
cousin names?
Don't do this.
Instead, we
Don't-
developed many other illnesses and sicknesses. We're
do you
not really
know,
popular in El
Seal?
Terrell. What's that?
You know Seal?
Do I
Or-
know Seal?
the
I don't-
singer.
I don't, I don't know Seal. I do know Sting though.
I was just kidding.
give him back to the Flaming Fist. But okay, yeah, you're good. TJ's not being that obnoxious. He's a bit of a weird kid. But yes, Arno has told you all that 40 members of the Flaming Fist are going to surround the Vanthampur Villa within top of the hour. So you all, my cousin's name is Gil.
That was a good score. That was good.
That's real good. My mother's name is actually Coral. That's a good one too. Okay, so time is of the essence here. An hour is not as long as it would take to get there. You do have to get into the upper city. It'd probably take you half an hour to get to this villa if you left right now.
Yeah, let's go.
We gotta go. We're gonna hit it. Let's
You
go.
leaving with TJ?
No.
So he's staying at the bar.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
why. That's
Great
where we
place
left
for a
off. Right?
13-year-old.
Arno,
Yeah.
saying.
Oh, we get him a room.
Yeah, can Abathil get him a room? That was
yeah.
my goal.
We'll get him a cheap room. We'll give
Yeah.
him some gold.
Yeah. You're giving him money?
Just stay here.
Yeah. Well, no, we give the owner the money for
Oh.
for him to have a room. Yeah.
Gotcha. So
D-
you
d-
pay
d-
enough
d-
for him to sleep here and
Yeah.
Trout Jr.,
yes.
stay here. We'll bring your family to you. Don't leave.
Okay.
Stay hidden. Don't come out. Stay hidden. We're gonna go get the sea bass, and I can't. We'll get them. We'll get them. They look like. Don't worry about it. We'll get them.
Tuna's the other name, I
Committed.
think. that
I
you got.
know the name. I just couldn't. I have to. I would
Hello,
like.
you're
To,
muted.
I would very much like to kill
Thank
things
you.
now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
So
before we leave, though,
yes,
can I
Hawk.
talk to Trout Jr.?
Of course you can. What would you like to say to him?
Trout, you want to protect your family. Get strong.
Roll a persuasion check.
What?
Drink your milk. Take your vitamins.
Have some of this Soylent.
Offer code AUK saves you 25%.
12.
12 is your roll. Okay. He looks at you kind of weird. He doesn't seem like he's fully understanding what you're saying. And he looks down at his frail and like beat up body. And then he looks up at you and he gives you a nod.
All right, I'll leave.
Cool. So yeah, TJ is now in the care of the barkeep, who's now I guess temporarily babysitting this kid. And you guys head off, and the kid does pull-ups like Uncle Iro in prison.
We just come back and he's just like ripped.
He's got long hair. He's ripped. He's 65
What's
years
up?
old.
It's me, Trout Jr., bitches. I'm here. I'm ready. Let's go. My
Oh,
family.
God. Who's the trout now? Fish boy. But yeah. So you all head off towards the Vanthem Villa. And unfortunately, that's where we're going to end tonight's episode. Sorry to make it such a short session. But if you can't tell from my voice, I'm a little bit under the weather. And so it's good for me to just kind of get some rest, not push it too late. But I had a ton of fun today, role playing with everybody, and I always look forward to Thursdays. I appreciate all the subs. I appreciate everybody being here. So please, big round of applause for our cast. Auk, played by Rekstizzy, Arno Firm by CartridgeBlowers, Adrastia by SpookyGoop, and Abathil by Michaelnotmerlo. Thank you all so much for playing with me on this episode 10. Episode 10. We're in the double digits now.
Woo!
How exciting is that? Episode 10 of Power Level. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Quick announcements. Every episode of Power Level, other than the current one right now, is now up on YouTube. Episodes 1 through 9 are all on YouTube. So go stream that shit, play it in the background, share it on your Twitter or whatever. And follow me on Twitter and Rekstizzy and CartridgeBlowers.
Drop the link.
Yeah. By the way, here, what is it? Is it? I don't remember the command. Maybe one of my mods do. Nux, do you remember the command for CartridgeBlowers and Rekstizzy's Twitches? Yeah, I don't know. It's not YouTube, but I can link the okay, so there we go. D&D shout out. There we go. That's Rekstizzy and that's CartridgeBlowers. They're two of my favorite streamers. I've been watching them both for a while. They're great people. Go follow and subscribe to them as well. And then I will link here my playlist to Power Level on YouTube. Playlist. Okay. How do I do this? Share. Copy. Bang. In the Twitch chat. Easy as that. That's Power Level on YouTube. Go watch that shit. But other than that, we're going to raid somebody, I guess. Do you guys have anything else to say? Do you have any announcements or anything you want to say?
Just a big shout out to you too, Mello. Freaking
Yeah, man.
DMing when you're sick, dude. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Not only DMing, but like that was like top tier DMing as always. Like
Aw.
you didn't even like miss a beat, man.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, there you missed a beat there, but
I'm sorry.
no.
I'm sorry. I'm looking for somebody to raid. Thanks. I appreciate that, you guys. Yeah, I mean, it's just a little thing. I'll get over it. I'll live. I have so much fun doing this. I didn't want to miss another week. But until next Thursday, everybody, I love you. Stay